Hello everyone and welcome back to the Vengeful Empire. Today we're going to talk about a couple of tips for like super fast and effective leveling through the first couple planets. You'll see me just cruising through Coruscant in the background here. So my first tip is a very basic one that everyone would know, but I figured I should include it anyway, and that's to always have an experience boost going. The class missions give you a couple of major experience boosts, and that should be all you need. Especially during double XP, you can go from like level 1 to 50 using less than 2 major experience boosts. So in about 4 or 5 hours, depending on how fast you want to be. If you're an established player and have a couple of characters and some money to your name, then you might want to consider investing in legacy perks and bonus experience for like exploration and PvP or flashpoints, stuff like that. And you can just find that in your legacy tab by hitting Y and then going to character perks. This next topic is kind of win-lose. So that's in regard to the like side quest and side missions. On one hand, they have great story, and I highly recommend that you play through every single one of them at least once. If you're like me and have quite a few characters, then especially during double XP, and if you're a subscriber, or if there's double XP, then don't worry about it. You can be free to play. There's so much experience. Then I would probably recommend skipping the side quest on the first and second planet. Just get to your ship and call it good, which means just grinding through the class mission. That being said, the side quests are really great, and Bio-ware actually put quite a bit of time into them. They have a lot of story value, and I highly recommend doing them, especially on planets like Belsavis and Tatooine had one of my favorite ones, and the bonus series as well. They may take some extra time, but they're well worth it for the story. Alright, back to the topic of power leveling though. When it comes to bonus missions, if you're not a stealth class, then you should probably do them because you'll end up doing like 90% of them anyway, just because of killing enemies and stuff to get to where you need to go. But if you're a stealth class, then it's kind of up to you. If you know you can do the bonus mission really quickly without it being much of an issue, like if it's something small like kill 10 enemies or something, then go ahead and do it. If it's going to be a really long one or a pain, then just, put the stealth on and run through the area and go straight to your instance and your mission, and don't bother with them. You can level faster as a stealth class. For example, one area on Alderaan is in the house of the assassins for, I want to say Rishi, but I know it's not Rishi. Anyway, that one house of assassins where you have to run through the hallway that takes like 10 years, and there's a group of mobs at every corner. Like that one, if you just stealth through, you can shave off the time it takes you to do that mission tenfold. So bonus missions, in conclusion, kind of up to you, but if you're not a stealth class, you're going to end up doing most of them. If you're stealth class, it's really up to you on whether you want to just go straight to the mission or not. If they're easy, I recommend doing them. Next up, we have heroics, which now are absolutely great for a couple of reasons. A, you can travel to them, so each area generally has a heroic, and your class mission will take you to each separate area. And by area, I mean like when you click on a taxi and there's all those different taxi points. Each one of those is kind of a section of a map. So on Coruscant, you have like the Black Sun territory, and that's a whole area. And each one of those areas generally will have a heroic. So when you know you're going to that area, then just don't even bother taking the taxi there. Use the heroic travel. Go there, complete the heroic, hop out of the heroic, and then go do your class mission. And it will save you quite a lot on travel time because the heroics are generally in the middle of the area somewhere, whereas the taxi is off to the side, and your class mission will be somewhere in the middle generally. So heroics are great for experience. They're great for traveling, cutting off time, and they give you like data crystals and stuff as well, which will help you keep up with your gear if you want. Next up is quick travel. A lot of people, or actually I don't even know, but I know that originally I wasn't a big quick travel person back when it had like a 45 minute cooldown. But nowadays, even for like free to play players, I believe it's like 6 minutes. So there's no reason you shouldn't be using your quick travel to get back to your like main staging area all the time. So Next, we have a couple of basic missions that you really got to do just because they are worth so much experience. There's no reason not to. And those are quick traveling, or whoops, not quick traveling. LOL. They're introduction to PvP. This thing gives an insane amount of experience just for one PvP match. If you're new to the game and you get crushed that one match, then don't be discouraged and please come back to PvPing later. But I would definitely do it for the experience value, and it also gives you a bunch of gear to fill out the whole left side of your character sheet. After that, we have Introduction to Strongholds mission. There's a guy that gives this mission on the fleet, and a guy on Coruscant and Drummond Koss. And it's just like the hollow statue. All you have to do is go to your stronghold and take like 5 steps into it, and boom, a whole bunch of experience and some decorations and stuff. If you want, you can go ahead and buy one, though you can use the same stronghold for every character. So if you're a new player and don't have a character or a stronghold yet, there are only 5,000 credits for the cheap one. That's all you need to spend, and then you can use that stronghold on every character. Try to be quick when leveling. If you can have a mount, then use it. I know for me it was like level 20 when I finally unlocked it. If you have rocket boots, use them. Avoid unnecessary groups of mobs if you don't need to kill them. Try and use AoE abilities, and set your companion to DPS just to speed things up. So that's pretty much everything I have. Oh, and if you have the experience armor from Dark vs. Light, go ahead and throw that on as well. It's really overpowered. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope these tips helped you all, and have a great day.